I now want to bring in NewsNation's Ryan Bass, who's in St. Petersburg, where 1.5 feet of rain and catastrophic winds have been taking a toll on the cityscape. And Ryan, I understand you're standing on top of a roof right now.
I'm actually standing on top of the 6th floor of my own apartment complex, which looks directly behind me at the home of the Tampa Bay Rays, Tropicana Field. And Max mentioned the wind speeds. We actually had the second highest recorded wind speeds from this storm here in St. Pete, topping out at about 100 miles per hour. And it did a number on the home of the Rays here at Tropicana Field. I mean, look at the roof of the dome here behind me, ripped to shreds from Hurricane Milton's ferocious winds that came through last night. And the damage, obviously Rays officials have told me they're still going to survey what it looks like inside, but extensive to what we see on the roof here. And this, by the way, in terms of what the roof is made of, it's the world's largest cable-supported domed roof. It's made with panels that are translucent Teflon-coated fiberglass, and it's supported by 180 miles of cables connected by struts. Now, the roof was actually designed to withstand wind up to 115 miles per hour, according to the team. But still, you could see it, just how powerful. And there was a lot of debris flying, so I wouldn't be surprised if something just caught the roof there and just ripped it open. And it's not just this side. The opposite side of the trop, too, because you can see directly through it where some of the blue lights are from the top of the dome here. That is just how strong Hurricane Milton's winds were here in the St. Petersburg area. I want to make one thing incredibly clear, though, because you had talked about, Markie, as we were kind of starting the show here, about the troops, the emergency personnel, and the 10,000 cots that were set up inside Tropicana Field. I spoke to a team official prior to the storm hitting and after it came through when we saw some of the damage. There were not, and I want to repeat, there were not any National Guardsmen or emergency personnel inside the building here when this storm came through. Those cots were actually set up prior to the storm for a lot of the debris removal crews that came into town to try to get a lot of those truckloads of debris removed. So there was nobody in this building except for essential personnel, and I'm told by the team that all of those personnel are safe and accounted for. So that is certainly some good news there, Markie. But yeah, we're seeing damage like this. And if you take a look at the crane from downtown St. Petersburg, I don't know if we're showing that video right now, but just about half a mile from where I am right now, a crane that was building an apartment complex called 400 Central Residences that were supposed to be the second highest residential building on the west coast of Florida. A crane building that collapsed last night from Milton's winds into the street, blocking one of the major roadways here in downtown St. Petersburg and causing damage to a nearby building as well. Again, fire officials and St. Pete Fire and Rescue say that nobody was seriously injured when that crane came down. Another reason, again, why officials said if you can evacuate, please do, because of debris like that and cranes like that. There was warnings from the city of St. Petersburg and the mayor prior to the storm coming through of how bad the winds could be and the damage it could cause to structures with cranes potentially falling around construction sites. So, Markie, it's not just Tropicana Field. Adjacent to us downtown, we're seeing a lot of damage too. And I guarantee you within some of the low-lying neighborhoods where they're prone to flooding, that 18 inches of rainfall that we saw here in St. Pete, it's taken a number on some of those homes and businesses as well.
Just stunning to see that dome shredded. And think about how much that crane weighs, and it's just picked up like a toothpick. Ryan Bass, thank you so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.